What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you, and we have a wild segment for you. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment. I got to give a shout out to my man Jason Roy for tagging me on this story. I actually found the article on Total Pro Sports, and we have a former Vanderbilt Commodore quarterback by the name of Mo Hassan that's making some wild allegations. He is saying that the Italian mob still has a big influence on college football. Now, according to Mo Hassan, who was a quarterback at Vanderbilt in 2018 and 2019, the mob still wields a big influence over the results of college football games and was actively rigging Alabama fixtures when he played. Again, Mo Hassan played at Vanderbilt from 2018 to 2019. He would eventually transfer to USC. Speaking on a recent episode of the Momentum podcast, he recalled being offered a significant amount of money to rig a game while claiming that other SEC players were already making lots of cash as part of the scheme. And this is a quote from that podcast by Hassan. He says that I was approached at Jason Aldean's bar in Nashville by the Italian mob to fix football games, he would say. He also would say that they offered him $300,000. Now, this is allegedly some bombshell news that Mo Hassan is putting out there. Again, there is no evidence that this happened. This is what Mo Hassan says that happened. Now, Hassan didn't mention any names, as some of the players are now in the NFL, but he did point to the Crimson Tide, as he disclosed being told that nearly every game in the SEC is rigged, allegedly. According to Hassan, and here's another quote, he says, "But the University of Alabama, I would tell you that the mobster said that almost every game in the SEC is rigged." Now, this is all allegations made by Mo Hassan about the SEC, saying that he was offered $300,000 allegedly by a mobster in a bar in Nashville at a Jason Aldean's bar. And I'll be honest with you, I know there's conspiracy theorists out there that probably would believe all this, but man, come on, Mo Hassan, first of all, who is Mo Hassan? Why would an Italian mob approach a guy that plays quarterback at Vanderbilt that wasn't the starter? Okay, that's my first thought. Why would they approach you? And this was happening, 6 years ago? And you're just not talking about it or alleging that these incidents happened? I'm sorry. I can't believe we sitting here talking about this. But this spread like wildfire. So, some people going to believe it. That this happened. Like I say, he wasn't a starter at Vanderbilt. He was a backup. He only played 6 games. But he's saying that the SEC was being rigged and the Italian mob had a big influence on a lot of the games and the outputs that happened. I'm gonna call hogwash on all this, on this bombshell, these alleged events. But if that's Mo Hassan telling it, if this is his story and he's sticking to it, I guess it is what it is. You can believe what you want to believe, but it's hard for me to believe that a second-string quarterback at one of the not a football school in the SEC, you were approached by an Italian mob to help rig games. Vanderbilt hasn't even been a fixture in football in years. And so to say that this happened, man, I'm sorry, it's not believable to me, but I got to throw this out there. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about these allegations made by former Vanderbilt quarterback Mo Hassan? Do you think there's some truth to it? Or you think he just want to get attention and want to get the likes and go viral? I'd like to know your thoughts on this. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.